Hi everyone, and welcome to Just Small Talk. Grab your favorite mug, settle in, and let's just chat. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're dissecting a fascinating and frankly disturbing scenario from the anime Kaiji. If you haven't seen it, picture this. A man named Kaiji, burdened by overwhelming debt, a classic financial distress situation, finds himself on a gambling cruise. This isn't your typical casino cruise. It's a high-stakes, psychologically brutal game of rock, paper, scissors. At first, it sounds almost childish, right? But the creators brilliantly transform this simple game into a pressure cooker of human desperation. Kaiji, like many people struggling with debt, seeks a quick fix, a way to erase his problems in one fell swoop. This is a classic example of what we call escape gambling, or more broadly, escape investing. It's not merely about the money, it's about escaping the emotional pain and the weight of financial burden. Now the game itself is designed to erode trust. Participants are given stars as currency. Think of them as your capital, and they must form alliances to survive. However, these alliances are fragile, constantly threatened by betrayal. Imagine being in a room where everyone is both your ally and your potential enemy. The anxiety is palpable. Kaiji, initially naive, quickly learns that in this environment, trust is a luxury he cannot afford. This is a crucial lesson in finance. Always question the information you receive, even from seemingly reliable sources. What's fascinating is how the game manipulates our primal fears. The fear of scarcity, limited stars, limited capital, the fear of losing everything, and the fear of being betrayed are all amplified to an extreme. It's like a social experiment gone wrong, where people's true colours, their capacity for both kindness and cruelty, are laid bare. This mirrors the volatility and unpredictable nature of financial markets. Now, this might sound extreme, but the psychological principles at play are very real. Consider the recent news regarding the FTX cryptocurrency scandal. Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO, promised a safe haven for people's investments. But behind the scenes, it was a chaotic mess of risky bets, borrowed funds, a leveraged position gone wrong, and ultimately, betrayal. People trusted him. They invested their life savings, and they lost everything. Just like in Kaiji, the FTX scandal reveals how desperation and greed can lead to the breakdown of trust. People were manipulated, their hopes were exploited, and the consequences were devastating. The feeling of betrayal, the sense of being played, is something that victims of both the Kaiji game and the FTX collapse share. This highlights the importance of due diligence and understanding the risks involved in any financial endeavor. In Kaiji, the emotional rollercoaster is intense. You see Kaiji experience the highs of strategic victories, the thrill of outsmarting his opponents. But these moments are fleeting, constantly overshadowed by the fear of losing everything. This cycle of highs and lows is a hallmark of addictive behavior, and it's also a common experience for traders who let emotions dictate their decisions. It's the same rush that gamblers experience, the same dopamine hit that keeps them returning, even when they should cut their losses. And then, the inevitable betrayal. Kaiji's trust is shattered, his hopes are dashed, and he's left feeling utterly defeated. This is a profound emotional blow, one that leaves him even more vulnerable to future manipulations and poor financial decisions. It's the same feeling that many people experience in abusive relationships or when they have been manipulated by a financial scam. The lesson here isn't just about gambling. It's about understanding how our emotions can be manipulated, how our fears can be exploited, and how easily we can fall prey to false promises, whether they come from a cruise ship or a seemingly trustworthy financial advisor. Kaiji is a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the dangers of desperation and the importance of critical thinking, especially when it comes to your finances. So, the next time you're faced with a high-stakes decision, be it a trade, an investment, or a financial partnership, take a moment to step back. Ask yourself, what are the hidden costs? What is the true risk? Who can I truly trust? And am I being driven by hope or desperation, by fear or greed? Because sometimes the biggest gamble is trusting the wrong people or making decisions based on emotions rather than sound financial analysis. That's all for today. Next time, we will delve into other interesting stories like Kaiji. Until then, stay safe and stay mindful, especially with your finances.